GMA cover story, a new report for parents featured in the New York Times detailing how predators are using popular video games and social media platforms to target kids. And so TJ Holmes is going to break this down for us.
Wait, for every parent in here, right? What's the safest place for your kid to be? In your home, under your roof. But you got to get out of that mindset. They could be right in the room next to you, but if they have that headset on playing a game, do you know who they're talking to? Do you know who they're chatting with? Yes, folks, you think your child is safe under your roof, but they're not, because you are allowing them access to total strangers.
Online gaming, now an increasingly popular place for your kids to be targeted for a new kind of stranger danger.
Technology allows all of us, including our kids, to find anything that we want on the internet. The predators can use that same technology to find our kids.
An extensive report in the New York Times charts how video games and online chat apps are the latest hunting grounds where your children are being targeted. In one case, a mother found graphic language and imagery of sexual acts posted by others on her 13-year-old son's Discord account. That's a platform for gamers to chat while playing. Discord says they have a zero-tolerance policy for any illegal activity, and they work closely with authorities to keep our users safe. Experts point out that after reaching out to potential victims, predators often try to groom children through gifts such as gaming currency like Minecraft coins and Fortnite V-Bucks, leading them down a path to eventually sending explicit photos online.
Predators that are out there, they were putting up materials that they were hopeful that the kids would watch, so they would desensitize them.
The industry puts the role of monitoring what's going on right back in parents' laps. The Entertainment Software Association tells us we encourage parents to play with their kids and utilize the parental controls to help ensure an appropriate experience, including limiting or blocking online interactions with other players. This past fall, GMA teamed up with South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson and a group of 11-year-olds to take a closer look at the potential dangers of playing popular video games. The kids took turns playing Fortnite and Apex Legends, both multiplayer games that can connect your child with anywhere from 1 to 100 strangers. In a matter of minutes into the Fortnite game, the profanity starts. Language so inappropriate, we can't let you hear it. The South Carolina Attorney General notes just how easy the communication is, and it's more than the foul language.
That's where the predators are going. They're going where the kids are.
All right. Now, parents out there, what's the takeaway here? Most of these games do have ways to have parental controls. You can keep them from being able to talk to people, just talking to certain people. You need to be engaged. I know a lot of people will think, Robin, well, look, I'm not very adept to all this technology. That is not an excuse anymore. Parents, you need to be engaged and know exactly what your kids are doing online.
All great advice there, TJ. We're going to delve into it a little bit more. We're joined now by parenting expert Rachel Simmons. So you heard what TJ was saying. I know you were nodding along as well. These predators, they take advantage of the children's trust, but they also exploit the parents' trust as well.
They do. It's so true, because you think as a parent the most violence your child is going to see during a video game is on screen. You don't think the violence is coming from your peer players, and that's why we as parents, we've got to up our game.
And the predators make these kids terrified to tell their parents.
It's so true. They thrive on the guilt and the shame of the kids. So this is why it's so important for parents to open up a communication channel with their kids. One of the big mistakes we've made as parents is to say things to our kids like, one bad move online is going to ruin your life. You know what that does? It makes kids too afraid to come to you when they do make a mistake. So instead, we've got to say, you're going to make mistakes. You're learning a new skill. It's okay. You can come to me no matter what.
Is there more that you can do as a parent? Is there more that you can do?
Absolutely. So one thing parents need to remember is technology is a privilege, not a right in your home. You get to say no sometimes. You also get to ask what your child is doing online. So spot check their conversations. If when they go to a friend's house, you say, where are you going? Who are you going with? You know, is an adult going to be there? You're asking the same questions about what they do online. Secondly, check for changes in their behavior. If they get secretive, if they freak out when you try to see what they're doing online, that's a sign you may need to be paying more attention. And finally, if you're going to punish them, a little offline time is fine, but you don't want to banish them, because here's the deal. A kid who wants to go online is going to find a way. Our job as parents is to teach them how to have a responsible relationship with technology. technology. It is not to say, like, let's go bury our heads in the sand and hope they never find it again.
You have to really find a way to communicate with your child about this, don't you?
You really, really do. And some other things just to remember that parents want to tell their kids, and this is a conversation parents want to have today with their kids, is never accept a gift or a favor online from somebody, because this is how the foundation is laid for exploitation. Another thing is a kid should never keep an online relationship secret. Always tell a parent. Never share a suggestive photo, and never take a conversation on a video game to Facebook or another platform.
Thank you for this, Rachel. This is all very, very helpful.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it very much. It's great.